So I'm at this really weird stage in life where everybody around me wants a girlfriend, and pretty much at every point in time when I'm talking to my friends, all they can talk about is their crush or who they like. And it really set me thinking. And I'm gonna ask you guys a question real quick. Have y'all ever thought that once I get a girlfriend, I'm going to be happy and I'm gonna stop feeling lonely? Well, I hate to break it to you, but it doesn't work like that. Most people want a girlfriend for all the wrong reasons. For example, some say that they're lonely. Some say that everyone around me has a girlfriend, so I want a girlfriend. Or some people need emotional support. And maybe some of y'all just want someone to play Minecraft with. But I'm sure y'all have seen this quote before that goes, "Don't force a shot because you haven't made one in a long time." There are certain signs that you're not ready for a girlfriend. And if any of these apply to you, then I highly suggest that you think twice before you get into one. Firstly, if you think that being in a relationship will make you happy, then you're probably not ready for a relationship. I used to think that getting into a relationship would solve all my problems, that once I got a girlfriend, I wouldn't be lonely, I would not be bored, and I would actually find purpose in life. But that's not true. A lot of the things that make you unhappy when you're outside of a relationship will make you unhappy when you're inside a relationship. For example, I was really insecure when I entered my first relationship when I was 17. And because of that, I brought a lot of my insecurities into the relationship. And I ended up becoming really clingy and overthinking, even though the person that I was dating was a great person. And because of that, I ended up shutting her out quite a bit and sabotaging the relationship. And eventually we had to break up. Now, that was only a couple months ago, but since then I've learned so much more. The truth is, before you get into a relationship, you have to find something that makes you happy already. Whether it be your hobbies, whether it be your ambitions in life, you have to have something before you get into a relationship. Otherwise, the relationship will become empty and pointless. The truth is, a relationship isn't meant to complete your life. You aren't supposed to find purpose from a relationship. Rather, a relationship should be an extension of your life, just another factor in your life. Now, the second sign that you're not ready for a relationship is you heavily rely on other people's validation. For example, if you feel insecure and when people tell you look good, then you feel good. That's quite a clear sign that you're probably not ready for a relationship. Because if you can't be comfortable in your own skin, just imagine the jealousy you're gonna feel when your girlfriend talks to other guys and you're not confident enough to stand on business and you're not confident enough in yourself that your girlfriend would choose you every single time. Now, the third sign you're not ready for a relationship is if you're lonely. Because if you're lonely, you're desperate. You're not really thinking straight. You're sort of just looking to fill a void. And spoiler alert, relationships don't fix loneliness. In fact, they can make the feeling of loneliness when your partner is away just that much bigger. I'll take myself for example. I used to be a really lonely person. And when I finally got a girlfriend when I was 17, I became super clingy. And the problem was that when I went overseas and my girlfriend was really busy back at our home country, I got really insecure and started overthinking, and I couldn't enjoy my trip. And now, thinking back on that trip, it was one of the worst experiences I've ever had because I was constantly thinking about when she would text me back and how lonely I was throughout the entire trip, even though I was surrounded by family. So, yeah, the truth is that if you're lonely, you're not ready for a relationship. Now, another thing that I was thinking about was that if you're 17, if you're 18, there's no way that you're going to be committing to dating for life right now. Now, I suffered from depression for a while, and something my therapist told me was that there are multiple ways to date. First of all, there's something called multiple dating, and then there's something called exclusive dating. Multiple dating is just when you're trying to find a is when you're just trying to find what you like and what you want from a partner in your future. And exclusive dating is when you are dating to marry. And my therapist then told me that when you're 17 or when you're 18, your frontal lobe is not developed. Your decision-making brain isn't developed. So there's absolutely no way that you're able to make a decision on who you want to marry when you're 17. And if you're worried that you aren't able to get a girlfriend, well, that is also a sign that you're not ready for a relationship. Someone once told me that if you chase butterflies, they'll fly away. But if you build a beautiful butterfly garden, all the butterflies will come to you. Work on yourself, build the garden, When the time's right, someone will come along who actually enjoys sitting under the same tree as you. So when should you get a girlfriend? When you don't need one. When you're good on your own, but open to sharing life with someone else. Until then, focus on becoming someone who's worth dating, not just someone who's trying to be saved.